Welcome to the first podcast. I hate it.
Welcome to Creatively Unbalanced, episode 5. Boom.
Oh, the hand clap. I love that. We're starting off. We're movie critics.
So John F. Kennedy was a president of the United States of America. And he got assassinated, and there was like a lot of like...
Is this breaking news?
Yeah.
This just happened? I didn't hear this.
And so there's a lot of like stipulation about like, you know, why it happened or like how it happened. And so one of the things that kind of interested me was this guy. He was a pharmacist, but he...
Louis Jovelin West?
Yes. But he didn't have any like degrees or anything. He didn't have any knowledge of it. So they just threw him into this like psychiatrist role. And so he was trying to figure out how to, I guess, test different drugs. And so he would give like all these like John Doe's like acid. And so he would he would bring these like women into like bars and stuff, and he would and they were like dressed all like nice.
You look nice.
And they would give him like a drink, and it would be 100. It would be like
My name's Clay.
It would be 100% acid.
Oh,
and
good.
so these like guys were just drinking acid, and then he would like
Are you talking about
Like the
battery
drug
acid
or like-
the drug.
Oh,
And so he would just sit there and study them while they're tripping on acid. And so it was like
that would
this huge
freak me
thing.
out.
And so if you go to the next one, he it was called
Wow.
Operation.
This was all about
mind control?
Yeah.
What?
So scroll down. So
That's the boy right there?
yeah.
He does look like a scientist.
And so it was called Operation Midnight Climax. And so it was like this like huge like psychedelic
I don't like
thing.
that they call it Midnight Climax.
And-
He was doing something else with them.
And so they were doing like all these tests, and they were like souping up all these guys with acid and other drugs and just sitting there and studying them. Well, they ended up like, this was how they would like basically make the famous man go insane. So you know how like, you know, people end up going crazy, like Kanye West. Like how that, did you guys ever see that message where they're like, we'll put you on happy pills and you'll be happy, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you go to the next one, Colby. And so Jack Ruby, the guy who killed Harvey Oswald, so they're saying the CIA was involved with this. So
I believe it.
yeah, and so Jack Ruby was in on it. But the thing that's crazy is that Lee Harvey Oswald, this was during the Cold War, and so there was no, Lee Harvey Oswald was going back and forth to Russia, like every day. He had a Russian wife.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. Huh.
So they didn't even investigate this guy. Like if it's during the Cold War and there's a guy coming from Russia to the United States, why weren't they investigating him? Why didn't they like,
It's
okay,
just like,
he might go and assassinate the president. And so like the fact that Lee Harvey Oswald is the guy that killed the president, like,
oh, love the quotations.
well, anyways, so then Jack Ruby, he got sentenced to prison.
Mm-hmm.
So while he's in prison, they start doing these tests on him, and they start making him go insane. I mean, this dude freaked the fuck out. Like, he was saying that he was seeing stuff. He was, like, hiding under the bed in prison. Like, he would not come out. Like, he was really freaking out.
What?
And later they gave him cancer, and he died.
They gave him cancer and
Yeah.
he died?
I mean, they souped him up every fucking day with acid just to test him. And so
You're talking about Lee Harvey Oswald?
No, Jack
The
Ruby,
killer.
the guy who killed
yeah.
Harvey Oswald. Because if you think about it, if Lee Harvey Oswald
Obviously,
went
they
to...
don't want him saying shit.
Exactly. And they also didn't want Jack Ruby to say anything, because if he's in on it, I mean, he was a cop. So, I mean,
You know what's
he had ties to the CIA.
what's crazy about that is if you commit a murder or a crime with a second person, 99% of the time the second person outs you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta kill that guy too.
And so, I mean, they were doing this to everyone. They did it to
Brain warfare.
Manson, that dude who was the cult leader.
Oh, Marilyn Manson. Manson?
Marilyn Manson, they souped him up with acid, and they
Sent him on his way.
I mean, so if you think about it, what if Marilyn Manson was gonna say something, and then they just started souping him up with acid, and he went fucking insane.
He did go fucking insane too.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, is that it?
Whoa, that's like a needle in his mouth.
yeah, I mean they would
Open wide, daddy.
they would do it to
Yeah.
random people, just for experiments, and the CIA was in on all of this.
So they just go up to a bar,
Experiments with
kill some
LSD.
poor guy.
They would go into prisons, and then they would have some woman bring them drinks while they're interviewing them, and they wouldn't know that what they're drinking is acid, so they would just drink it and think
You just be
probably it's alcohol.
tripping.
If you go to prison, do you give up your
Is that
life?
illegal?
Exactly. That's
No.
what I was gonna ask.
It's
was-
like,
yeah,
wait,
This was
what?
back in the 50s, so no one knew they did LSD, there was just
There's not really a lot of communication that goes on.
yeah,
So.
and so a guy who doesn't have any degree in psychiatrics, or he doesn't have a degree in fucking anything, you're just gonna give him the title, and then he just gets to do whatever he wants.
He really likes acid, and they were
Yeah.
like, "This guy."
Well, and it just blows my mind that you can do this to people, and then they
Well,
start freaking out.
It's crazy that the U.S. government did this in the first place. You would think
Yeah,
that
that's
they
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
I don't know.
And so they're saying
Country of the free.
Yeah, you think they would be the most justified to be good guys, basically, but no, they end up doing shady shit like this.
The U.S. always pictures us, try to frames itself as the good guys, but low key, it's
Yeah.
we killed hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Like-
if you think about it,
That
there's-
territory's mine, actually. You
Ooh.
thought that was
We
yours?
didn't really do that.
Did you guys ever hear about the this guy gave a press conference, he was defense, and the day before 9/11, he said over $2.3 trillion is missing, and then
From the
9/11
US
happened. Yeah.
Hmm.
So a lot of the shit that the U.S. does is sus.
It is really
Pretty
sus
dark
too,
sus.
because in 9/11 there wasn't all those background checks for people when they were going on planes. They were
Well, they
going,
didn't have
yeah,
you know
there's no
the
thought
security
process.
now, it's where you put
Yeah.
your arms up and it scans your whole
Yeah.
body. They didn't have that.
Exactly, yeah.
Do
So
they even have metal detectors?
I think so.
I'm sure
Maybe
they did,
they
but not
are.
very good ones.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm just still, it's just.
This gun is an emotional support gun. I have to bring it.
Ah,
All right,
I
come
thought
on.
it was a razor.
Whatever the fuck it was.
But
I
still,
think it was a razor.
what was it?
Razor.
Oh yeah.
They
that's
took
what
over the
I'm
plane
saying.
with a razor.
Why didn't everyone ban against it? You just gotta be hundreds of people on
Is
that.
that a small blade? I'm out.
blade?
I'm out.
Yeah.
You can have the cockpit.
Yeah. I trust you.
Yeah,
That's so fucked up, bro. The pilot's like, "Oh God, open up, get him in here."
That's not like that.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Or toxic.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
That's why you said subscribe. Alright, well.
How big
This
is
is
a
a-
light year?
It did big. Wait, let me see. Mine's 3 light years.
You better be wearing a lab coat.
Yeah. Let's replay this bad boy. Alright.
All right.
Light time.
Wait. Can you pause this?
No, it's so short.
Oh my God.
1 light hour.
God damn.
$16.1 billion miles. One light year, 5.8 trillion miles.
A light year.
Nearest star in
5.8 trillion.
exoplanet, 100 light years away.
What's 5.8 times 100? 500.8.
100,000 light years, and that's our Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah, we're never gonna.
Insane. No, we're not even gonna ever reach the end of it.
No.
Not in our lifetimes.
Oh, fuck no. In our lifetime? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Absolutely not.
figure out how to make people not age.
But you know what you brought up the other day, which was really interesting? Yes, exactly. What if humans lived for 200 years?
We
200,
still
300
wouldn't get
years.
there.
Well, think about the evolution of technology. If everybody lived for 200-300 years, like Einstein, that guy was still in his prime today, cranking all of his ideas.
And he had, like knew how to work a computer. And
Exactly.
AI and.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I guess it would have to be like certain people, because there's some old people that are dumb.
Do you
as
think-
Shit.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I think 300 years, those dumb fucking people would eventually evolve enough to be
You hope
helpful.
so.
Do you think
There's some
AI
method to just cranking for 300 years. I'm main veining it, boys.
You just have 3 monitors.
Do you think like AI could solve like a new engine to get past
Oh, maybe.
like we could travel like the speed of light
Yeah.
or like a new like gas basically
Oh,
or
yeah.
like a new
It's certainly possible, I think.
Why not?
like a new resource or like how to make something.
Dude,
I
with
don't
the
know.
AI that we have
Yeah.
right now, I've been asking it crazy questions about everything.
Like what?
Just like, how do I extend my life? How do I replace all my organs in my body? How
How
can
do
I
I
take
grow-
somebody else's organs out of their body and put them into mine?
Those feels really working.
Asking for a friend.
Exactly.
No, Colby.
Specifically.
Oh, we should have tell him that. Cancel subscription. Shit.
Sign you up for every OnlyFans in the world.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're my best friend.
Do you love me?
Yes or no? Pushes it towards your computer.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah. Shit. Here's kind of the next one.
Like roughly 2 trillion
Let's replay that bad boy. This one's kind of crazy. Like, this one blows my mind.
Oh, that guy is blowing my mind.
universe that blows your mind the most. One, just the size and scale of it. I mean, in the piece of the universe we can see, there are something like roughly 2 trillion galaxies. We haven't counted them all, but that's an estimate based on surveys of the local universe. 2 trillion, 2,000 billion galaxies. And each galaxy is, let's say, around the size of the Milky Way, some are bigger, some are smaller, but the Milky Way has 400 billion stars in it. It takes light over 100,000 years to cross a galaxy. And there are 2 trillion of them in a piece of the universe we can see. And we're very sure that that piece that we can see is a small bit of what may be an infinite universe beyond. We don't know, actually. Don't get worried about that, because nobody can picture it. It is impossible to visualize the scale of the universe.
Yeah, I agree with
Boom.
that. That's
It's
crazy.
pretty deep.
That is deep, huh?
Yeah,
it
for sure.
makes me feel like nothing.
Insignificant for sure.
Like, all our small problems are not problems.
Yeah, okay, so to go
I
with
don't
this, I have this little equation thing that I found, or not really an equation, but the universe is 1 trillion years old right now. Humans have existed for 0.00001% of that time. And we've only existed for 192,000 years, relatively.
Humans?
Yeah. So if the universe is 1 trillion years old, what the fuck is out there?
Like, has Homo sapiens only lived that long? Or, because there's, like, different species of humans.
Right.
We're in, like, the Homo sapiens.
Well, I think they count all that because only 50,000 years ago, Homo sapiens were around.
That's why I
Maybe.
believe in the Big Bang.
You Big Bang guy?
You're
Big
big
Bang
guy.
Yeah.
What is the Big Bang? yeah. Subscriber.
What is the Big Bang?
Yeah.
You don't know what the Big Bang is?
Isn't it like the...
It's where like something blew up in the like solar system, and then that's how it formed every like galaxy and like planet and everything.
Hmm.
So like people say like
Yep.
God created the world, or
Have you ever
the Big
seen...
Bang. So that's like the two that are like there was like a snap or something. Something blew up, and then like
You know, a lot of people say it's like the regression of the old universe that came together, crumpled, and then just expanded again and exploded.
Hey, that's kind of what the Big Bounce theory is.
Oh, is
Our
it?
next topic is, yeah.
Oh, shit.
But have you ever seen like on Family Guy where God is like arm wrestling this guy and then he farts and then he like that was like the Big Bang.
Oh.
And then it creates like the universe.
I've not seen
And
it.
he whips it in the guy's face.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, God.
It's so funny. But yeah, kind of on that topic, that's kind of what the Big Bounce theory is. So like the universe has no beginning or no end. Instead of a
Just
Big Bang, what
continuous.
happened is that the Big Bounce.
So it goes like the big crunch, then the big bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So here's kind of like a explanation.
Next time the universe is created, this
These Instagram videos.
Me too.
It's like, why can't they start? Yeah, I know, I do too. And you can kind of like read this too, because it kind of explains it too.
I don't like to read.
mankind.
Oh yeah.
The Big Bounce theory. It states that if the Big Bang occurred from nothing, then there will be no changing factor the next time the universe is created. This means when our universe ends and another is created, it will be created in the exact same way, with the exact same galaxies, planets, species. If this is true, our entire universe is in an endless cycle of creating and destroying itself.
Which means
and
I'm
it will
coming
be born
back.
into every universe endlessly.
I'm back for another rendition.
What if like this galaxy like shrivels up and then we get thrown into like another galaxy, and then that's why there's so many galaxies, is because like we just keep going into fucking all of them. So like one blows up and then we go into another one.
Like how like the Andromeda and Milky Way over like billions of years is supposed to like collide and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it
Or
just-
form like one giant one, or are they just gone?
no, they're supposed to like collide and then boom.
Gone.
Yeah, and then send all that shit like throughout the universe. You know what I mean?
Sound scares me every time.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that theory versus the Big Bang theory?
I like the Big Bang.
Well, I think that's more plausible than the Big Bang.
But
Just
how did the
something
Big
sets
Bang
off an
start?
explosion.
Look it up.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, exactly.
Your mom.
I'll tell you what came first. God!
Your mother.
You mother.
How did the Big Bang start?
How did the did he spell Big Bang?
Bang, 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 bang.
Bizzica, bizzica.
Big Bang start.
What caused the Big Bang? Right there. The Big,
Big
Bang.
Bang?
Wait, what?
The Big Bang is a moment that space and time came into existence. Before the Big Bang, there was no space or time, so it's actually meaningless to ask what caused the Big Bang. Yeah, it's meaningless. Go be a dick.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
There was there was no
My
universe, and then the Big Bang just like blew a bunch of shit into existence.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy is the universe is just a black void, right?
Mhm.
So then the Big Bang creates shit inside that black void. So where does the black void come from? Like, what the fuck? What is all this? What does this mean? Where are we?
We should have a
Who
scientist.
am I?
What day is it?
We should have a scientist on the podcast. He's
I'm
lived long
actually-
enough to see everything.
Yeah.
I was in the first ice age, the second ice age, the first war, the
I'll
second
tell you
war.
exactly how the Big Bang happened.
He was the one that created it. He
Just
threw something at the ground.
Fucking around. Yeah.
Throw it on the ground, it does make a noise.
It does make a noise.
What's
Is this another
inside the universe? Yeah, this one's kind of mind
one?
blowing too.
What is this?
Oh, I like this one.
This is gonna get to microscopic shit.
Somebody's house.
Somebody's ball sack.
He peeks through a window and he's like,
You're like naked.
get out of here, what are you doing?
I'm just looking inside a universe.
Let me see your penis. It's another Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I agree. It's almost like that spiral, how everything in the universe makes a spiral. Like snail shells, galaxies.
Yeah, that is true.
It's kind of crazy. Everything's interwoven.
What else makes a spiral? A cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon rolls!
I'm hungry.
I just really like food. Oh, interesting.
That is crazy.
It is crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. The universe, kind of like that guy said a long time ago, the universe is just
big, man.
too big to really think about it. It's too big to understand, I guess.
Comprehend.
Yes.
Like,
Good word.
can't wrap your brain around it.
No, it's just too big. I mean, I could definitely think how big this house is compared to the town, and then the town compared to other cities. But once you talk about your planet compared to the solar system, get fucked.
Yeah. It's
Until we go out there and explore it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which kind of sucks that we can't go do that.
The
That's
largest
big, guys.
black hole in the universe.
Bro, this is crazy. I took down a lot of notes for this one, so this is going to be a little bit of reading.
Do you want me to play or do you want to?
No, let's do that last. Okay, so a theory of the universe right now is dark matter, right? So dark matter holds everything together,
Mm-hmm.
and a misconception about black holes is that they hold galaxies together, and galaxies spin around black holes. That's not really how that happens. But what they think, what a big theory is right now, is there's something called a primordial black hole, which existed trillions of years ago, or 8 trillion years ago. And it's kind of just saying that, like, there's like these tiny little black holes that are the size of an atom, and they're all around us. They're insanely small, but they have a mass for like the same mass as like a mountain or something like that.
Jesus.
So they're just tiny and they're freaking everywhere, and that's what some scientists think those are, or that is dark matter. So the scale's kind of crazy. There's tiny little black holes everywhere, if you want to believe that. But it's kind of crazy when you get into supermassive black holes.
Microscopic like black holes? Is that what you mean, like that small?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because we don't really know what dark matter is, or if that's even a thing.
Yeah.
So
It's like a theory.
yeah, exactly. So some people think because how long black holes have existed in the universe, like they're the oldest existing things out there, they eventually shrink down, and they can just keep shrinking and shrinking and shrinking because matter never goes away. Maybe that's
Matter
wrong.
can not be created nor destroyed.
Yeah,
right?
okay, there you go. Yep. Anyway, so supermassive black holes, I want to go complete opposite side. These are fucking huge. Alright, so there is OJ287. It is one of the largest black holes ever existing, and it's so large that it has another black hole orbiting this black hole. It's fucking huge.
Wait, so there's like this one, what was it called?
OJ287.
So this one's OJ, and then they have like another one like this?
Yeah, so OJ287 is, where does it say? It's so large it can fit 3 solar systems. So our solar system, for example, is so large that it takes light from the sun
And, like,
to the other
warps
side
it?
of the galaxy, other side of our solar system, 555 days. So our solar system's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
And this black hole can fit 3 solar systems inside of it. So it's fucking unbelievably huge. Which is
It's
insane.
like I can't even. It's like you can't even picture how big that is.
I know, and just think
Like
about
our tiny brains can't
Yes.
like comprehend that.
and we're just so small and
Imagine you're
insignificant.
just like standing outside and you just see like this black, like it just starts going black. And you're like, what the fuck?
Well, that's the thing too, is like if it was anywhere close to our solar system, all you would see is it. That's the only thing you would see in the
That's fucking terrifying.
It's
Yeah,
so terrifying.
it's so fucking huge. It's crazy.
Have you guys ever used like a telescope or anything before?
Mhm.
Like have you ever looked at like I don't know, like the moon or like Jupiter or Saturn or like Mars
Mhm.
before, like through a telescope?
Mhm.
And it's just crazy like you could do that. And then you can literally see like the ring of Saturn or like
Yeah.
or like the moons of Jupiter from like just like going outside pulling up a telescope and
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
it's like you can just see that. And sometimes depending on like how hazy the atmosphere is, you can like see the lines of like Jupiter and depending on how good like your telescope is, but
So a size difference for you guys is the black hole orbiting OJ287 or whatever is 40 times larger than Sagittarius A star, which is one of the largest stars in the galaxy. And that star. What? What are you giggling about?
Nothing.
You're freaking me out. Anyway, so the Sagittarius A star is one of the largest stars to ever exist in the galaxy
So it's a
or
star.
in the universe.
Is it that blue one or the white one?
I think it's red. But anyway, it's one of the largest stars, and this black hole is 40 times larger. That orbits this already giant, supermassive black hole.
shit.
So the scale is
I
insane.
want to see a picture of this.
But the
Yeah.
largest black hole to be in existence is Ton 618. It's an ultra massive black hole. So this black hole,
God, dude, those look so scary.
all right, this is the large one. So OJ287 is a black hole that eats stars.
Whoa.
It's freaking huge, and it just eats stars. And stars are insanely huge. I mean, our sun is a grain of sand compared to some of the stars out there.
My God.
So the largest black hole ever discovered is Ton 618, which is this one. And it is a black hole that instead of eating stars, it eats galaxies.
What the?
So this thing is unbelievably
solar
huge.
system. Oh my God.
So this one has,
That's insane.
yeah, it can fit up to 11 solar systems inside of this.
It's like a big game of Snake-O.
Dude,
Is this our little sun?
yeah. No, dude, it's a grain of sand. We wouldn't even see it. Like that dot doesn't even actually.
I was like, that's a big dot.
So what would happen
Yeah.
if it came to our
It
galaxy?
came close to us, we're dead. So the scale of how far away it is 18 billion light years away.
That's not even that far.
And what is a light year? 5.6 billion?
Yeah, something like that. Size.
Anyway, so this thing is so large it fits 11 solar systems into it. 18 billion light years away. And the crazy thing about this is what we see when we look out at this black hole, we're looking at 10 billion years ago. So this thing could be way bigger than this now.
Damn. Well, I mean, what do you like? How do you even try to stop that?
Size of Earth's orbits around the sun. 66 billion solar masses. What?
Yeah, so I mean, this thing is
Is there even a way to like stop it if it does come close to us?
no, God, no. That's a power that we can't even comprehend. We're fucked. We're so fucked. It's crazy. So anyway, there's a really interesting video that we can play for Brody real quick and you, since you guys haven't seen it. But this kind of gives you like the size comparison of black holes, and
Let's
it's
do the trip again.
insane.
From the smallest possible black hole all the way up to the largest.
Unicorn.
It's just like it keeps going and going. What?
So there's Sagittarius A.
What? Largest star?
And then messier, if you pause it real quick. That third one down, that's
Okay.
the first, that's 4. That's 3. That third one
I
right
think
there.
I third from this one.
Yeah, that one right there, that third one is the first black hole that we ever discovered. It's the first one we ever got pictures of.
Oh yeah, I remember
It's kinda crazy.
seeing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because before it was just all black holes were just like a theory
Mm-hmm.
until we actually got a picture of it.
Yeah. So anyway, it kind of ends right here, but you can just see how huge. Right, pause.
So
You
like,
can see how huge that is compared to everything else. I mean, where we are,
do you?
if you could see us, you couldn't even.
No,
You
it's
couldn't even see. We'd be a
grain
speck.
of sand.
Yeah,
if
it'd be a
that.
speck. It's insane. And then us on this planet, that's a speck of the planet.
Or like
is
an
crazy.
atom. compared
Yes,
to that.
it's insane.
What do you think? What if black holes are just like wormholes, or like? I wish we could know like what happens inside of a black hole. Like what? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what if time is like just so different because it warps time and space, and like, What if you
You could
go
spend
into
a day
one of
there.
those and it shoots you out into like another universe?
Oh, yeah.
What if black holes are like the universe
I actually like
wormholes?
I like what your theory was a couple weeks ago when we were talking about this. When you were saying, what if black holes are just a trip to another galaxy?
Yeah,
It's just
or it like shoots you across the universe.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Like, what if that's how aliens get around?
Well, what if aliens created black holes in the center of galaxies? Like you said,
To like gateways, like to
just get
hop
around.
across the universe.
Yeah, like the galaxy's 1 trillion years old, so who fucking knows what kind of technology they can be using? This is our technology right now after 2,000 years of innovations.
If they even exist.
What, black holes?
Aliens?
Aliens?
You don't think it? Oh wait.
Well, he doesn't believe we went to the moon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're telling me you can kick dust up on the moon?
Did you not just see the Starship launch the other day? Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
God. Did you watch the Starship launch the other day, by the way?
It was pretty awesome.
Was
Did
it
they just go to
fake?
the moon?
No, it was just like a test. But it just shows like the potential, because that was just like the first,
I watched a video of the rocket that
the
they
super
used.
heavy and Starship.
Yeah, it's so freaking cool.
Is that one of the... I want to see the video.
Oh, them taking off? Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
What if Elon Musk is just...
An alien?
What if he's... Yeah, what if he is an alien? Yeah.
I thought about
It's
it.
He's like,
He a
these
bad
guys
guy.
are monkey
He's
people.
fucking
We
smart.
need to get them up there.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like, what the fuck he is.
What are you?
I'm going to mute you. And then unmute you. We can't pay for YouTube Red. We're too broke.
We need more people to subscribe.
We don't get paid.
We make content on YouTube. They should just give it to us.
This looks pretty real, don't you think, Jordan?
Huh?
This looks pretty real, don't you think?
Looks like CGI.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So this is the first time it's ever launched. This is the largest object that's ever flown. Like, largest rocket. Bigger than Saturn V, Artemis. It's the largest rocket. There's... And it shows you the speed right there to the left, how fast it's going. And look, that's even with 4 engines out. Like, all the engines were supposed to be on. But twice the thrust of the Saturn V rocket that we went to the moon with. Look at rocket comparisons. This is the biggest rocket.
Damn, now 5 went out.
I think there's a point where like a fire gets lit in there.
Well, after like they couldn't stabilize it, they just blew it up. That's what they're supposed to do. Like if they can't get control of it, it did what it was supposed to do and blow itself up for safety.
Which is awesome because this is just one step closer to
Because it was
the moon base.
It's supposed to like you'll see like it's supposed to go up and then go vertical like this and then separate off and then Starship is supposed to go and then Super Heavy is supposed to land itself again. But it couldn't stabilize. I'm assuming because the engines are out. But they were like, they didn't even think this thing would launch. So like, I mean, look how fast it's going. Yeah. Crazy, bro.
This is a crazy cartoon.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll build a moon base in our lifetime?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're supposed to build a lunar base by like 2030 or whatever.
7 years away.
2035 or whatever it's supposed to be. See, right here it's supposed to go like that, but then it keeps spinning.
So, if we were to launch rockets from the moon, isn't it far easier to launch because there's no atmosphere?
Yeah, 'cause the gravity's not. Like, you won't need as much thrust to get off of Mars. Or,
Yeah.
When was the last time we went to the moon? Like what year?
67.
Yeah. Like we have, pretty sure like robots up there and
Yeah.
stuff, but not like humans or anything
Yeah.
like that.
So the last time a human was on the moon was 67.
Probably no. I think it was like 1979 or something like that.
As of right now, we are awaiting stage separation,
72. Yeah.
where Starship should separate from the Super Heavy.
And see, it won't stop spinning.
So this is when they blow it up.
On purpose.
Looks like we saw the start of the flood.
Because if not, then it's a safety hazard. So,
Space is just so fascinating, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy how far humans have come to get to this point.
oh, I know.
You don't think they should have gotten farther by now?
Well, because they like stopped. Like then they started to develop the
Everything after clearing
what's that other rocket?
was icing on the cake.
The one where it blew up and killed the astronauts.
Oh yeah.
What's that one called?
It's not Apollo 17, is it?
No. It's the one in like early 2000s.
No,
It looked like a little bit of an airplane.
I think that was in the 80s.
Building your online business?
Space shuttle.
Challenger.
Yeah, Challenger. But the space shuttle.
86.
Then they developed the space shuttle, and then they thought it was gonna be. They thought like the space shuttle was gonna be like the Starship of its time, like reusable, affordable. Ended up being the complete opposite of that.
Yeah.
And then it was a lot more dangerous.
Well, unfortunately, that's how like we evolved. Is disasters happen and then we move on.
Well, yeah, because you're just trial and error.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, but look at that. I mean, here's the little Mars. It seems like so close right here, but it's not.
So I think in our lifetime we're gonna see people on Mars for sure, a moon base for sure, and then
In our
probably-
lifetimes,
yeah,
I could see a moon, lunar base, Mars,
and then exploration
and
on
then
Titan.
Titan.
Yeah,
I think there's something on Titan.
there's probably someone on Titan.
Something.
Some aliens that are like, don't come over
I-
here. We saw you at Earth and you're
I think-
fucking each other up over there.
I
We've
think if
talked about
Earth
Titan
ever.
before. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
what it is,
I
though.
think if
Is it a
Earth
planet?
ever went bad, Titan would be
It's a
like
moon?
the next Earth 2.0.
There, people think it's
We
gonna
look
be
at
really
Titan.
habitable.
Oh wait, that's the one that looks just like Earth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
It's got like a sea and an ocean or something like that.
like
Yeah.
clouds.
A similar atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Someone on it with a volleyball. Have you ever seen that movie? What the hell is his name? Forrest Gump, the actor that plays Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
He's on an
yeah.
island with a volleyball.
Oh yes,
Wilson.
yes, yeah.
That's the
An
person.
astronaut?
That's the person on Titan right now. Somebody help me.
I don't know. They just forgot about me.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what another planet I think would be really cool to explore would be like Neptune
Pluto.
or Uranus.
So cool. Do you think? I'll explain Uranus. Do you think it's plausible that there's going to be animal life on any of these planets out there?
Even microbes, like
Microbes would be interesting, but I'm talking
even
about
that's a living something living on another.
I'm talking about like
planet.
something large,
Like a dog.
like a cat or something like that. Something as big as those animals.
I don't know.
Thanos.
Thanos. Just one guy chilling.
I don't know. I think it'd be amazing just to find like even some sort of bacteria.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Because that's still life on another
Sure.
planet.
Did they find any life on Mars?
No.
I know they found water, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they found like ice before, but usually, I mean, usually when there's water, it leads to life. So maybe Mars was the Earth, and then that we moved here.
a nuclear war, and then we moved to the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's why it's red.
our sun expanded, and then it just
Burned
made
it.
made Mars inhabitable.
But Mars is further away.
Yeah.
Shrunk.
It shrunk Mars.
No. The sun shrunk, and then we couldn't live on Mars anymore, so we
So
had to move
next
to
we're gonna
Earth.
go to Venus.
Because I'm pretty sure the Goldilocks zone for
Yeah.
our solar system used to be over there. The Goldilocks. You learn nothing from our podcast, bro. Come on.
We've never talked about this.
Pretty sure we have.
Literally last
That's
podcast.
actually- That was a month ago. I barely remember last week, so relax.
We haven't recorded for like 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay. What are we doing here? All right.
Let's talk about Redfall.
Yeah. How far are we right now?
Can you guys get away from me?
40, so 40 minutes. Okay, let's talk about Redfall real quick.
He's over here breathing on me, bro. Your mom and dad sure care about your education.
You guys are fake.
To be honest, when I told you I watched this trailer, I never did.
What?
My God.
Piece of shit.
I didn't have
Garbage.
time. I didn't have time. I was going to, but then I was at work, and I was like, maybe I should just work at work.
Yeah. Says never anytime.
I'm a pretty good employee, yeah. You know how annoying it is when I'm on Twitter.
Alright, here's a trailer you never watched.
Sick.
Vampires, cultists, psychic phenomena. Never seen anything like it.
This is not the Redfall I remember.
As a boy,
That's my game.
Oh, I got blasted.
is coming to help you.
There is no death for
It's the four of us against the darkness. No matter how many you kill,
That's my game. This is OP.
What the fuck?
you are in the presence.
Next second? What can I be first?
Tuesday. This Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I like Layla's ability to put out that umbrella and then all the shots and like everything
I know.
that comes in, she can push it back out.
Maybe I'll try Layla. I don't know.
Who knows until it comes out? I don't
Yeah.
really know. I'm excited to try it though. It should be a lot of fun.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
gonna be Devenger.
Defender.
Defender.
Yeah, he seems OP, but
I
medic
like
chick.
Jacob.
Yeah, for sure.
I like Jacob too a lot. But I don't know. Layla, that umbrella thing is pretty OP. I feel like.
I like how she.
Yeah, they described her as like a tank or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like how.
like the elevator.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Yeah.
How you can throw that down to like avoid fall damage or something.
All right. Thanks for listening. If you ever listened this far, but you probably didn't, so that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But like and subscribe.
Hey, thank you for subscribing also.
Yeah, all 16 of you.
Yeah.